Hey everyone, this is Nature Nate, and I'm here to review some ice axes today. Here we have the Grivel Tech Machine carbons. So there's also just the normal Tech Machines. These are slightly lighter, but that's about the only difference. They've got the same handle. It's a pretty aggressive style handle for more aggressive style climbing. I also have on this an added head weight that that doesn't come with the model. And I did that because this guy's weighted, there you go. It's not weighted, when it comes new, it doesn't have much head weight. And so you can kind of see right now it's fairly balanced with this extra head weight. And I think that guy is 60 grams of added weight. So before, what I was dealing with the ice axe, and I might remove them at some point, but because there wasn't as much weight in the head, it didn't swing quite as nice for me. And that's just a personal preference. So they do have modifications. You can get a smaller head weight too, that's 30 grams. You can get an adze for the back too. So you can do a lot of little modifications to this, and it's a really nice tool. They are still very light considering that. Let me show you the pick shape right there. It's got a really nice pick for the ice. This is their normal ice pick. Since it's got such a long platform right here, you don't have to get a huge purchase to have a nice amount of stability. Obviously, the deeper you can get the pick, awesome. But if you just get this first centimeter in, it's going to give you pretty strong holds. And then it's got a nice wide loop right here for your harness and everything when you need to clip the ice axe in. And let me talk about the handle a little bit. I rarely choke up on this thing. Actually, pretty much never. You still can, obviously. It's got the finger stopper at the bottom. And here's the crazy looking handle. But the handle's really nice. I'll just show you. This is without gloves. Here, let me wrap around like this. So without gloves, it's got a really nice hold for your index finger. And then the other three sit down below. And then it's got a nice shelf down here for your pinky. With gloves on, my hand occupies a little more, and I guess one slight downside is you can't have huge gloves with this if it's really cold. You're limited. Here, let me show you with a glove. So this is a kind of a medium for ice climbing. It's a considered maybe a heavier style glove, and I'll show you what that looks like with the ice axe. So as you can see, it's pretty much occupying that whole space just with that glove. So you wouldn't want to have. It's maybe not the best for like serious cold conditions. There's some other ice axes that have more volume in the handle. However, if it's not seriously cold, having those grooves like that makes it a really nice hold. And another cool thing is that you can really get a little extra lift or holding power with that index finger right there on that shelf. So let's talk about the swinging, how the swinging is on this. When you swing this, you have to be mindful. See how it continues to curve like this? How the handle curves all the way down? When you hold it, if you're not conscious, it'll over-engage your pinky, which it's great to use your pinky, of course, but if you're swinging too much, you can overuse your pinky and then tire your hand out more without evenly wearing your whole hand out. So when you're using this tool, you gotta be conscious of the index finger here and making sure you're getting plenty of action out of that. So I'll show you some swings with it really fast. Hopefully you can kind of tell. It's a really wrist flick kind of action, and there we go. So it's a really flick. There we go. It's a really nice flick type swing. You're not using your whole arm like that. It's best if it's just a quick little flick. And they are really accurate once you get used to them. It's shocking how accurate they are. And they're really nice for vertical ice. So it's got that handle like I was showing you earlier that really helps protect your hand from bashing into the ice. Even if you're doing mantle moves and there's like cauliflowers and stuff, you can still work around that with this tool because it's got such a aggressive handle. And then the point here at the bottom, sometimes that really helps lock in your holds when you get your purchase in the ice. So I'll just do a couple more swings so you can kind of get that action some more. Oh, there we go. Dinner plating going on. So it's just a nice little wrist flick, and Gives you really strong holds, nice purchase. And again, you don't have to get crazy amounts of purchase with this for it to be effective. Obviously, the more the merrier. There's nothing better than getting a nice solid hold that you just don't even worry about at all. But if you're just doing some maneuvers and it's dinner plating like right now, here I'll just show you that's going to split off. If it's dinner plating like that, and you got to be careful with overworking the ice, you can just work with smaller bites and smaller amounts of purchase in order to get still a solid hold that's going to keep you from falling. So there you have it, the Grivel Tech Machine Carbons. Super sweet tools. They retail for, they've gotten a little cheaper. I think they might have discontinued the carbons actually, but the Tech Machine Carbons retail between $250 and $300 per tool. And then the extra features, the extra head weight, I think they're like $60 or 30 to 60 a pop. So it's not cheap to modify them, but you know what? It's really nice that they can modify. They're really easy to modify. You just undo these two bolts right here, and then there's two grooves inside the actual ice axe itself, the blade, and then you can do different modifications there depending on what you want. Check out their website. They've got a bunch of variability with these tools. And here's the Tech Machine Carbon. Super nice. Thank you.